You can't just fucking give those other four songs and then you like just hit me in the chest with this one. We're here. We're about to get into i-dle's album. I always listen to every single song just to kind of get the vibe of how it is they wish the album to be listened to, and so I will be listening to every single one. I will also be taking this opportunity to add songs to my playlist, so on and so forth. And so, first song, we've listened to the first two songs on this album, I believe, yes, which is Good Thing and Girlfriend, and then the final four songs are gonna be the new things. It seems like four of the six songs on this album are sub 3 minutes, which is unfortunate. It's a fairly short mini album, but knowing me, I'm able to stretch these things out a bit longer than probably necessary, but we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna listen to Good Thing again. I'm gonna see how I feel about it on the third listen, of course, and then we'll see whether or not we'll be adding this to a playlist. Alright, before we actually move into Girlfriend, which again, I've just watched the video again for it, um, I'm gonna give Good Thing some time. I'm gonna give that time just like I did Girlfriend. Because right now my favorite parts in Girlfriend, as I said, are the pre-chorus. Um, like when their vocals come in. And then the part where Oogie and Shua comes in kind of with a bit of a rap. And those are my favorite parts. The rap part being one of my favorites because the instrumentals tone down significantly in that part. And it's primarily just them rapping and very few sounds. Uh and then their vocals in the pre-chorus are really, really nice. There are some like certain melodies in there that I really enjoyed, that were pleasing to the ear. And so, um, that's what it's like. I like the sound for them. But I think it truly varies on the day when I am receptive to those sounds. And so, I'm gonna let Good Things sit. I am gonna listen to the song again. I'm gonna make sure that I do. And I'm assuming that I probably will because YouTube usually does that to me. I'll start to get YouTube shorts and stuff, and so I'll be hearing this a bit more than I typically do. That happened with Drop Top for Meow, and that happened with Hands Up for Meow. Even though I really did end up doing Hands Up the first time as well. But just to kind of give some examples, I think this is something that needs to marinate with me just a bit more. I like the song, but in this very moment, it's not something that I'm going to go out of my way to listen to. And because of that, I'm not going to add it to my playlist just yet, even though I do enjoy the song. Enjoy the song overall, or at least particularly the parts that I mentioned, but you get what I mean. I didn't notice the vocals in the very background too during that part. Yeah, I enjoy that song way more now than I did when I first listened to it. And I think that's what it is. I think sometimes I just need time or I need to be in a specific mood um for certain songs. Again, it's not the go-to for me. If I'm like, man, I really want to listen to some music right now. I don't know if it's gonna be like ah i-dle's Girlfriend. That's the song I'm going for right now. I think it's gonna be that. But I think it's gonna be when I need to find myself in like some form of a hype mood, or if I'm like feeling giddy or just incredibly happy one day. I think that it's a song that I would reach for. I don't I don't know how to explain what this song reminds me of. It's like Disney but amplified. It's like what you would think of. It sounds awful, and I probably should hold my tongue with that, but it sounds like a song that a rebellious Disney I almost said idol, a Disney like a rebellious Disney star would release. We are going to go on to the next song, which is Love Tease, the first new song in the i-dle that we have in the i-dle, the first new song in the album that we have not heard. So let's go. Love Tease by i-dle.
You pull my body closer, turn and turn away. A spark of here we go, dark.
It just started, but honestly, based on how it started, I think I can already see myself adding this to my late night playlist.
Rebel is my heart.
I'm gonna start it over.
You pull my body closer, turn and turn away. A spark of here we go, dark.
Oh, voice too.
Rebel is my heart. I keep on close my eyes when you pull me back. I can't help it. Alive. Baby, protect your heart. Stay really far from me.
Yo, Oogie's voice that red?
Love tease, please don't take it far until it hurts me,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that I'm a love tease,
The song is at the top of the list on the album for me right now. Oh. Wait. That's Soya?
No one can tell me to stop.
Yeah. Nah, I need her to sing that again.
Love tease, no one can tell me to stop.
And then the panic.
It's like a magic and now I got it. It's like a savage when you just want me. You know it got
Yeah.
you tempted. It's falling for my tricks. If I have you, I save your life. Baby, your sirens go and I'm bound to fall. I can't help it. Alive. Baby, protect your heart before we start again. Attention, you're in danger. Baby, I'm a love tease. Please don't take it far until it hurts me. Oh yeah, I know that I'm a love tease. No one can tell me to stop.
I love that part, man. I love it.
Oh, pretty baby, you're driving me crazy. Don't tell me no maybes. Spinning round my head like rodeo. Hesitating, hit me like a daisy. I'm so tired of always waiting. Spinning round my head like rodeo. Love tease, please don't take it far until it hurts me. Oh yeah, I know that I'm a love tease. No one can tell me to stop. I'm just
Back of the part.
love tease. No one can tell me to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me, I'm worth it. I'm picture perfect. I'm making
Yeah.
answer to the night.
This is my favorite song so far.
Me, I'm worth it. I'm picture perfect. I'm making answer to the night.
Yeah. Love Tease is my favorite song on the album so far. That's the song. Yeah, I will see myself listening to that song at nighttime. Absolutely. Absolutely. But no, because there was some again, simple in terms of the production of the song, but very effective. Very effective. Their voices in that. I want to listen to it again, but I won't do that. I want to listen to it again, but I won't. I won't do that. But yeah, this is absolutely my favorite song on the album so far. If I were to rank it from the 3 songs that I've so far listened to, I would say Love Tease is at the top, followed by Girlfriend, and then Good Thing. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into the next song, which is Chain, the 4th song. Based on these sounds, the album is very consistent. It's very cohesive. It's like it's clicking like it's a clock, kind of.
You and I stare eye to eye, so intertwined. We don't even speak. Silence so clear. The devil so clear. The devil
is that? Is that Shaw? Who is that?
into your body and mind.
I can't tell who that is. Whoever's voice that is.
So chain me like I'm the only air you breathe in. Your fingertips touch my skin. I don't want you to set me free. Erase me until I'm only in your memory. Your pain, my love is so cold. I don't want you to set me free. Hear your voice echoing in my head. Every step I take brings me closer to hell. But it's a game I'm dying to play. If it's amazing finding my way. Not scared.
Oh man.
If you say and your
Pain?
face spell my name, I answer your call. Won't let you fall. The devil you made me is uncontrollable, patiently creeping into your body and mind. Need no invite. So chain me like I'm the only air you breathe in. Your fingertips touch my skin. I don't want you to set me free.
Wow.
Erase
Like there's more than one song?
until I'm only in your memory.
I think I do.
Your pain, my love is so cold. I don't want you to set me free. You're going crazy over me. Can run, run. See me when you fall asleep. Can run, run. I want your chains are over me.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta start it over here.
Set me free. You're going crazy over me. Can run, run. See me when you fall asleep. Can run, run. I want your chains are over me. I don't want you to set
I got
me
it, alright.
free.
Okay, see, now I feel like we're kind of getting into my territory for the songs I'm liking on this album. Now, for like what it is that I'm looking for. This isn't like a sound that I'm completely what is the word that I'm looking for adverse to. I don't know if adverse is the correct word that I'm looking for, but it's the one that came to mind. It's not one that I'm completely put off by. That's not the case at all. But it's the fact that there are certain sounds or like certain moods that certain sounds would put me in. Man, I'm struggling to speak right now. And I think Love, Tease, and Chain did that. These are songs, 100% absolutely, I would listen to at nighttime. I feel like these are songs that I would love to listen to when it's just like dark and maybe like very little light is just kind of shining through. Um, I feel like if I was just kind of like out on a night drive, not that I go on night drives, but those are the songs that I would want to hear. Like I feel like it would put me, I don't know how to describe the mood that it would place me in listening to those songs at night, but they just feel right. The sound is simple, it's not overbearing, it's not overpowering. It's not like a sound that you would get tired of listening to. It's very calming in a way, honestly. And their voices on top of that, like, yeah, absolutely. I think I like Chain even more than Love Tease, and I'm incredibly surprised by that. I think it might be Chain, Love Tease, Girlfriend, and Good Thing. Kind of just going up at the moment. Honestly, wow. I really, really like those two songs, like a lot. A lot, a lot. And I'm like saying this off of first listen. Again, I like Girlfriend a lot more than I did the first time. But just kind of like off of first listen, these songs are a bit more fitting to what I like to listen to. At least in this, like, I don't want to necessarily say genre, but in this kind of like sound that they're putting out in this album, those two sit or resonate a bit more with me than the other ones. But we're gonna go into the next one, Unstoppable. Let's go. Ooh, guitar. Or is it a bass? You can't just fucking give those other 4 songs and then... You like just hit me in the chest with this one. Oh, Mian on this one. Yeah, that's insane. Can you guess like the order of the album now for my ranking? It's deadass just going backwards at the moment. This is my new favorite song of the album. That's so funny. Every song I listen to, it's like better than the last. That's so funny. I love that. I love that. The way that they sing that, like... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
A way to make a break, and I can never break. Say I'm unstoppable.
This is 20 volt. Oh my. Wow. Favorite song on the album. Look at this one, it is, man. I cut you off, I'm sorry. Who's singing like that? No, I didn't forget it. This is so crazy, bro. Give me more of this. I gotta be honest, give me more of this, dude. Give me more of this. Nah, because the way the professor comes in there. Nah, bro. It's almost like it travels, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there was a horn in there at some point too. Oh, man, nasty. Yeah, favorite. Yeah, that's insane. Popping off, bro. Both of them. What? I love the drums there. Oh my gosh. Nah, bro, because how do you do that? How do you do that? I don't even think I added them to playlists yet. How do you go from these to Unstoppable and think that that's just fine? Don't have, I've already added it to that one apparently. How do you do this? Isn't even a not upbeat summer playlist, but I'm gonna or song, but I'm gonna add it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna add it to one more too, even though I don't listen to that one, just in case I do. That's wild. That's insane. That's so wild. That's so wild. And then Mian has writing creds on this, which makes me. Do I need to look at the writing creds for the rest? Ah, so Minnie has writing creds on Chain, which BO. I don't know who that is. Red Beat, Cash Cow, Minnie, and Tim Tan. Clever. All right, who was on Love Tease then? Oh, so they all have like maybe writing creds on different songs. Charlotte Wilson, Chelsea Warner, Sierra Muscat, Issa Guerra. I don't know. Maybe Sick June, Tanisha Jackson, and Oogie. And produced by Oogie. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I love that for them. Wait a damn minute. Okay, wait, we're gonna check this one out. Yeah, sure. Wait, they each took. No, that's so cool. They each almost kind of like took a. Okay, so obviously, like, Good Thing and Girlfriend. Like Soyeon did. But then you have, like, my goodness, you have Oogie and you have Minnie and you have Mian, bro. Like with the production on these, and then you have Shua with the last one. Well, not production, some production and writing, but like writing creds on the songs. That's amazing. And then obviously Soyeon produced this last one with Shua on the writing. Wait, that's amazing, bro. I love that. I love that so much. All right, we're getting into the last song of the album. If You Want, i-dle. Again, fairly short album, but bro, I'm not. Yo, I did not know where this is gonna go. I didn't know if I was gonna like just not completely vibe with the entirety of the album. I would have enjoyed my time here, even if the songs we got weren't the songs we got. But like the fact that yo, this has turned out better than like anything I could have hoped for. Because again, at the start, I said that while I like this sound for them, I like what we've gotten. While it was something I did not vibe with, again, it was something that like I felt fit them. But bro, to get these songs on the album, I am incredibly one grateful because I need more. I need more like Unstoppable for one, and two, like it's just been a very pleasurable experience. And so we're gonna again go into the last song, If You Want, i-dle. Let's go. Bit slower.
도시를 덮은 높은 건물은 마치 심박수 같고 역에 흘러가는 회색 구름에 살짝 웃음이 나 가끔은 부서진 과거를 안고
Oh man.
한땐 그랬지 이제야 알았어 그랬어야만 했던 걸 그 계절 속의 향기와 남겨진 온도 어림이 된 그 떨림을
Almost was like an OST.
보고 그래 그땐 그랬다고
That was the way to end it. Okay, so to be fair, this isn't anything in regards to the song I just listened to. I just wanted to say the last two songs on the album were actually quite different from the first four. I enjoyed If You Want. Where I'm placing If You Want, I believe, might actually be at the bottom. And that's not for necessarily any particular reason, not in the sense of I thought the song was bad. I'm thinking about this in terms of how often would I listen to this song compared to the others? Not often. While the song is gorgeous, I love strings, I love piano, I love those things. I used to actually be someone who wasn't. I'm still not necessarily the biggest into ballads, but like I've come a long way, and I definitely am a lot more appreciative of ballads, a lot more than I used to be, and I've even found myself like liking a lot of ballads these days. Probably with over the course of the maybe past 5 to 6 months or so, because I've been listening to like a ton of albums and stuff like that. Probably sometime around the end of last year, I think. I really found myself appreciating and liking ballads a lot more than I used to. Um, and so this is no like exception to that. Uh, However, that being said, I don't see myself listening to this song on the album um too much more, if not really any more than any other song on this album, and for that reason, I am placing that at the bottom of my list. Their voices in that were, I don't even know how to explain it. I can, for the most part, pick out most of their voices, I believe, or maybe like, yeah, I say like a good 2 to 3 of them. Their voices, I can actually maybe most of them. Um, but sometimes I'm a bit unsure when it comes to minis and shuas. Sometimes I feel like everyone else, for the most part, I tend to get. I feel like Ugi's voice is pretty distinct for me. I feel like Mion's voice is fairly distinct for me. Soyun's voice is fairly distinct. But then sometimes I like feel unsure when I listen to minis and Shua's, even though I feel like I'm pretty certain when it comes to Minnie's voice, but then I feel like she switches it up on me sometimes. But hearing each of them in that song, it makes me honestly, it makes me want to just like go back and watch um just kind of idol videos of them singing, and just like listening and like watching each of them individually as they sing. That's the vibe that I got, because each and every single one of them are so good, and they all, their tones are all, I say their tones are all so unique even after saying, and I sometimes get Minnie and Shua confused, because even though I do sometimes get them confused, I could tell when it was a different person singing. It was just me trying to figure out which one of the two it was, I think is the case. And so I don't know. I really enjoyed that. I really like the sound of that. It was a very pretty song, and it was a very nice way to end off the album. Even though, again, I feel like the last two songs were definitely different from the first four, and that's likely because of writing and production and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I overall I ended up enjoying this album a lot more than I expected to. Again, I didn't go into this album like thinking everything was going to be like horrible or that I wouldn't like anything. I would have still enjoyed my time here, and even if none of the songs on the album were something that I was 100% wholeheartedly interested in, I do still think that I would have enjoyed my time here, because I would have been like, I get to be here and experience this new rebranding, this new moment, this new time in Idol's life with them. And again, wherever they go from here, like I'm still gonna be chilling here. I like them. I like their music. I like their thinking and their, well, I like their thought processes when it comes to their music. I like that the members get involved with production and writing and stuff like that. I feel like you don't necessarily get that a lot in K-pop, and I love that about them. And so, like, I'm here. Even if they don't necessarily, even if they put out something that I don't necessarily sit with, um, like I'm here because I'm here for their journey, bro. Again, I've been rocking with them since I discovered them in Queendom, and it's probably just going to continue. I'm excited to see where it is that they go with this and how it is that they plan to not necessarily reinvent themselves, but how it is that they go about discovering this new side of themselves. Um, yeah, I enjoyed that. If I had to rank the album, which I've essentially done so already, um, it's in backwards order with If You Want on the bottom. So it's Unstoppable, Chain, Love, Tease, Girlfriend, Good Thing, If You Want. I think that's essentially how it goes for me. Unstoppable is it's a given, man. It's a given. It's a given if you know me. Um, then you know that Unstoppable, so it was always gonna be that girly for me. So I'm not too surprised. But again, I did enjoy my time here. Uh, I'm glad that I ended up liking a lot more songs than expected. And so with that, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. I uh this should be up sometime next week. So whenever you're seeing this, that's when it was posted. Even though I'm reacting to this on the 19th, which you should be able to see on the screen somewhere. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I enjoyed this. Thank you, i-dle, for the album. I think this is actually the first album of theirs that I've listened to. And so that in itself is a very fun experience for me. I didn't know what I would really get for B-sides from them, and I'm glad that I got what it is that I got. And with that being said, that is the end of the EP, i-dle's EP, We Are.